Did you know that your kindness might actually be eating away at you from the inside? It sounds like a paradox, doesn't it? But being too nice comes at a cost. And today, I'm here to reveal exactly what that cost is. From an early age, we're taught that kindness is a virtue, that helping and pleasing others is the right thing to do. But no one warns us about the flip side of the coin, when your kindness turns into a burden, opening the door for others to take advantage of your goodwill. So let me ask you, could your kindness be draining your peace, your energy, and even your self-esteem? In this video, I'm going to shed light on 10 surprising and often painful ways that being overly nice can hurt you. More importantly, I'll share 6 powerful Stoic strategies to help you set boundaries, protect your essence, and stop others from exploiting your kindness. And trust me, the last strategy is a game changer. It might just be the wake-up call you need to shift the way you navigate the world. So stick around until the end. You won't want to miss it. If you're tired of feeling undervalued, drained, or like you're giving too much and getting too little in return, this video is for you. Welcome to Ghost Philosopher. And before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It helps me reach more people who, like you, are searching for balance and self-awareness. Now, without further ado, let's get started. The 10 negative consequences of being overly kind. Number 10. People just expect you to give them something. How many times have you helped someone and realized that, over time, it stopped being appreciated and started being demanded? When you give too much without limits, people start to treat your generosity as an obligation. And in this cycle, guess who ends up hurt? You. Because while you dedicate yourself to others, you end up neglecting your own needs. Have you ever stopped to think about how far you are willing to go without wearing yourself out? Generosity is valuable, but it needs to come with balance. Help, yes, but without forgetting about yourself. After all, what's the point of giving your best if it exhausts you? Number 9. You will be seen as weak and treated as such. If you never say no, how do you expect people to respect your limits? Excessive kindness, without firmness, can be seen as weakness. And unfortunately, those who are seen this way tend to be manipulated, ignored, or even discarded. The good news is that this can change. When you learn to say no firmly and respectfully, you begin to be seen as someone who values their own energy and time. Have you ever tried saying no and feeling the strength it gives you? Each time you take a stand, you build a stronger version of yourself. After all, respect starts within you. Number 8. You will have unrealistic expectations of people. Have you ever wondered why, even when you give your best, people don't always reciprocate? This feeling of frustration is common among those who give too much of themselves. But the truth is that we often expect too much from others. And when these expectations are not met, disappointment is inevitable. Here's the thing, you do good for who you are, not to receive something in return. When you understand this, you stop depending on the reactions of others and discover that the true reward is in being true to your own values. So when you feel like your kindness has not been appreciated, ask yourself, did I do this to please others or because it was right for me? That answer can change everything. Number 7. Your priorities will be overlooked. When was the last time you truly prioritized your own goals? If you're constantly saying yes to accommodate others, chances are your dreams and ambitions are taking a back seat. Over time, this neglect creates an emptiness that's hard to ignore. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of aligning your life with your values. Guarding your priorities isn't selfish, it's a vital form of self-care. So, ask yourself, why don't your goals deserve the same dedication you offer others? Maybe it's time to flip the script and remind yourself that living a fulfilling life begins with valuing what matters most to you. Number 6. You'll only be remembered when it's convenient for others. Have you ever felt like people only reach out when they need something? That sting of being sought out solely for convenience can be a tough pill to swallow. But it's also a moment for reflection. Who truly cherishes your presence? And who only appears when there's something to gain? The Stoics advise us to cultivate discernment. By focusing your energy on genuine, reciprocal relationships, you safeguard your emotional well-being. Meaningful connections are built on mutual respect, not opportunism. Your energy is invaluable. Don't waste it on people who only call when it's convenient. Invest in those who truly value you for who you are, not just what you can provide. Number 5. You'll attract those who take but rarely give. Have you ever noticed that when you're stretched thin from helping, it seems like more people appear to take advantage? It's almost as if your overextension sends out an invitation to takers. This relentless cycle drains not only your energy but also the joy of your relationships. According to Stoic philosophy, what you project into the world is often what you attract. If you're unbalanced, this imbalance can invite superficial connections. By setting boundaries and preserving your peace, you naturally begin to attract those who uplift and respect you. Take a moment to reflect. Are the people in your life adding value, or are they simply taking? Remember, the first step to changing your environment is changing how you care for yourself. Number 4. Your kindness might be met with suspicion. Surprising as it may sound, some people view kindness with skepticism. In a world where self-interest often dominates, genuine acts of goodwill can be misunderstood. What's the catch? They might wonder. This can be disheartening, but Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control, our intentions and actions. Live authentically and stay true to your values, regardless of how others perceive you. Ask yourself, are you acting to gain approval or to honor your principles? Virtue will always outshine judgment, and those who matter will recognize your sincerity. Number 3. You risk losing your authenticity. When your life revolves around pleasing others, it's easy to lose sight of who you truly are. Your dreams, values, and individuality can get buried under the weight of external expectations, leaving you feeling disconnected and incomplete. Stoicism reminds us that living according to our true selves is the path to inner peace. Sacrificing your authenticity for approval diminishes what makes you unique. You're not here to fit into someone else's mold. You're here to live your truth. Reflect on this. Are your choices a reflection of your true self, or of who others want you to be? Your authenticity is your superpower. Don't let it slip away. Number 2. You may seek unhealthy coping mechanisms. Even with the best intentions, overextending yourself can lead to burnout. When you give more than you can handle, an emotional void often follows. This emptiness may drive you toward unhealthy habits, like overeating, addictions, or a constant need for external validation. The Stoics advocate for moderation in all things, including generosity. Setting limits isn't selfish. It's a way to preserve your emotional health and ensure that your giving remains meaningful and sustainable. Ask yourself, are you honoring your boundaries, or are you running on empty? Taking care of yourself first is the foundation of true generosity. Number 1. You'll feel perpetually overwhelmed. Unrestrained kindness can lead to exhaustion. When you constantly put others' needs above your own, you risk emotional, mental, and physical burnout. This kind of overwhelm not only hampers your ability to help, but also affects your overall well-being. Stoicism emphasizes that self-care is essential to caring for others. Learning to say no when necessary is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. By setting boundaries, you honor your own health while still contributing meaningfully to those around you. Are you prioritizing your own well-being, or are you letting excessive kindness wear you down? Remember, you can only continue giving to others if you first sustain yourself. Now that you've seen the hidden costs of excessive kindness, it's time to take action. Stay with me as I reveal 6 Stoic strategies to reclaim control over your life and protect your peace. The 6 Stoic strategies to stop people from taking advantage of you. Strategy 6. Pay attention to your feelings. They're trying to tell you something. Feelings aren't just random emotions. They're signals from your body and mind. If you feel drained or frustrated while helping someone, it's not a sign of weakness. It's your inner voice asking for attention. Stoicism encourages us to aim for ataraxia, a state of inner peace. Ignoring your feelings only distances you from this peace. Tune into these signals and adjust your actions. Respecting your emotions is the first step toward maintaining balance and living a more fulfilled life. Strategy 5. Set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's a way to protect yourself and ensure your generosity remains meaningful. When you establish limits, you prevent burnout and can give your best where it matters most. Stoicism emphasizes balance, being kind without neglecting yourself. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, we should live in harmony with our nature, respecting our own limits. By saying no to things that weigh you down, you're actually saying yes to what truly matters. Strategy 4. Let go of the fear of saying no. How often do you agree to things you don't want to do just to avoid conflict or appear nice? Every reluctant yes pulls you further away from your priorities. Stoicism teaches us to act in line with our values, not out of external pressure. Saying no isn't selfish. It's an act of courage and honesty, both to yourself and others. Setting boundaries protects your energy and ensures your time is spent on meaningful relationships. So, what's scarier for you? Saying no or dealing with the consequences of not saying it? Strategy 3. Be selective with your generosity. Generosity is a virtue, but as the Stoics remind us, virtues need to be applied wisely. Not everyone appreciates the help they receive. Giving to those who only take advantage of you wastes your energy. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's great thinkers, said we should focus our efforts on things aligned with our values. Before offering help, ask yourself, does this person truly value my effort? Am I acting in line with my principles? Real generosity isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about giving your best to those who respect and appreciate it. By following this Stoic wisdom, you'll conserve your energy and lead a more mindful, balanced life. Strategy 2. Cultivate gratitude and reciprocity. Meaningful relationships are one of life's greatest joys. But for them to thrive, they need to be built on mutual gratitude and reciprocity. Epictetus advised us to choose our companions carefully, as those around us influence our state of mind. Surround yourself with people who value and support you, and who are willing to give back. One-sided relationships sap your energy, while those grounded in mutual respect help you grow and flourish. Strategy 1. Make self-reflection a daily habit. In Stoicism, self-reflection is a cornerstone of personal growth. The Stoics ended each day by reviewing their actions, asking, did I live according to my values? Did I focus my energy on what truly matters? This simple practice can be life-changing. Take time each day to assess how you're spending your energy and where your focus is going. This helps you correct course, avoid repeating mistakes, and live more consciously. Self-awareness is the foundation for meaningful change. Gratitude plays a key role here too. Recognize and appreciate those who stand by you in tough times. Relationships rooted in gratitude and reciprocity bring not only fulfillment but also embody Stoic values of virtue and harmony. These are 10 ways excessive kindness can harm you and 6 Stoic strategies to protect your energy and maintain balance. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to check out the next video popping up on your screen right now. See you next time.